Hi everyone, it's Sandhya. If it seems like I'm yelling, I can't tell if my volume is up or not. So you may just have to turn your volume up because my volume might be low. Um, so today I'm going to be talking about and discussing energy cords because Jeanette had brought it up as an issue that she wanted support with. So I currently have started working with Katerina Satori, and she said we could share this in one of the courses that I'm in, and it's a new way to that I have seen, um, or maybe you all have already seen this already, but it uses the idea of forgiveness with energy cords before you cut them. Hi, Marcia. So I just thought it was a real good way to actually deal with the energy behind the cord before you actually cut it, right? Because you just don't want to cut the cord and have all that energy there that could have been resolved or could have been forgiven without any, other karma attached to it, I guess is the thing. Like, you just want to make sure that you're not creating more karma in this life um, by cutting cords that have not been resolved. So this was pretty interesting because, a lot of these cords create codependency and create just like really deep attachments, which can be not um, not good issues to have while you're traveling in life, right? Because you want your energy to be um, yours. You don't want it to have any sort of entanglement with anything. So I just have some notes here because the actual process. So I don't want to get lost in this, but at the same time, I want to offer this process to you. So every time we connect with another person, especially romantically, there are energy cords that are activated. And you can clear your cords daily, untangle and disconnect them. So that's a good thing. I would say that one of the things that you should do is actually um, bring in Archangel Michael. And so invocate or invoke Archangel Michael and be in your energy, be connected in your heart to Source and Mother Earth, and take some deep breaths. Really be in your energy. Make sure your energy is aligned and balanced. And so here's the process. So I've taken some notes. So the idea is that when a cord is healthy, it creates a vibrant energy exchange. When a cord is unhealthy, you feel in control of that person or drained in your energy. So you're going to know that something's draining you, that there might be a cord. So usually, um, these types of cords from people can show up in your solar plexus chakra. Um, and this is where people try to control you and it makes you unhappy. So you have this feeling of unhappiness in there. Those are the um, controlling cords. So when you have a heavy cord with someone, it distorts your thinking and your feeling. So that's why you really want to make sure on a daily basis um, you cut these cords. So here's the process. You imagine once you're in your energy, right, and you're in meditation, right? This is deep breathing, meditation, you know you're going in. Imagine your translucent body. So imagine your body is translucent in your mind's eye, in your map, right? And your spine turns into the trunk of a tree, right? So all of a sudden, your whole spine is like a tree. And you notice all these different branches coming out of your chakras, right? So that's where they're coming out of, because those are where you get corded, is actually in your chakras. So, and you see some of them are healthy and vibrant, and they would be like on a normal healthy tree. But then you will also take note that there are some dark, withered, older ones, right? So what you want to do then is you want to take in so many notes here. So it's like you would describe it as you being a tree of life in your body of light, right? So this is what we're trying to depict in your mind's eye. And then what you want to do is to go to one of the dense dark chords, right? Choose one of the dense dark ones, because the translucent healthy ones are fine. Those are healthy, right? So you don't necessarily need to release anything with those. But the ones that are dark and brittle, you go into that and you follow that cord all the way back. And in your mind's eye, you will see, like you will get an idea of who or what this energy is. And the person or the occurrence or whatever it was that's corded to you is going to show up in your mind's eye, right? And it will lead you to the source of on the other side. And you'll get a mental picture or thought about the person or at the other end. And when you see them, you go back into your heart and you ask your heart, do you need to offer forgiveness or do you need to ask for forgiveness? And you'll hear that in your heart, no place else. It's not going to be from anywhere else except your heart. What is your heart telling you as you feel into this dry, brittle cord and the message that comes up, right? So if you are supposed to offer forgiveness, then you can say to the person, I forgive you completely, or to the situation, I forgive this situation completely. And if you have to ask them for forgiveness, then you can send the message of can uh, uh, what can I do to be forgiven? And then if that person is willing to tell you, or that message is willing to tell you what you can do to be forgiven at that moment, depending on the answer you get, you try to fulfill that, right? If you don't get an answer, then that just means at that point in time, the person isn't ready to forgive you yet. Okay. So it's the type of thing where you go into that and you try to remember, not you remember, but you try to get forgiveness either from them or offer it to them, right? And that's all from the heart. And then when that act is done, right, on either side, wherever the forgiveness has to come from, you'll see that this dark, brittle cord has now become a translucent cord. That's how you know that it's been resolved and the forgiveness has been applied. Okay. And wow, that's beautiful. And then you can come back each time. Like you may only want to do like one or two of these dark brittle cords to really put energy behind it and the forgiveness and everything. Like I know people feel like, oh, I have to do everything now. Truth is, people may not be ready to offer you the forgiveness that you're looking for. And also, you may not be ready to accept forgiveness um, yet either. So you have to look inside your heart and, you know, assess from the heart. And then the reason why you can bring Michael in is because Michael, you can invoke, um, there's a clearing prayer which I'll insert the video on my business site. I'll post it there for you guys to look at. But there is a video of this exact prayer, right? The thing is that the video seems to be copyrighted, and I think it's because of the way it was done. It has pictures of the person actually doing the prayer and also some icons that are there. To invoke Archangel Michael and to give the atmosphere of Michael. Um, so that's why I kind of am reluctant to even play with this because it's got some sort of copyright on it. So, but you can use that invocation. Sorry, I lost people on Instagram. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to turn up the volume. And I've done that. So hopefully, um, so once you say the clearing prayer and you invoke that prayer and you invoke Michael um, to clear your cords, and it's a very complete clearing prayer. So it's very interesting. Um, the way it's done. And word for word, it's exactly what Katerina used. So I know I'm asking you to go out on a limb and actually like listen to the prayer and then write it down yourself. But I mean, usually the prayer itself is not copyrighted because that's out there for everybody. At some point, you all probably have an Archangel Michael prayer. But if you're looking for something, I will insert that video there so that you can know how to do it. And so when it first begins, it says I, and then the person who's doing the prayer is going to put their name there. So put your name there and then write down all the other words that are there. You know, and you can listen to it at your leisure so you can get all the words down, right? Um, that's really the best way to do it. And then use that prayer and then, you know, go through your meditation as well as many other things as you want to do besides cutting cords. But that is another way of actually clearing cutting cords and by offering forgiveness first so you can release the karma that might be there. Okay. And that is a much safer way to do things because you're not adding more personal karma to yourself in this lifetime. So that's also something that you want to evoke is that you want to do things for the highest good of all and not bring any other karma on a situation, right? So that is cutting cords. And that's another way that, and I actually have done this. I did this last week when I was taking the class, and I actually released a chord to a relationship from a long, long time ago. So that worked out really, really good. So I am offering this to you as, and Jeanette, I hope you receive this and you're able to listen to the video. And Marcia, now I am back to shuffling these cards, and I will do a reading, a card for you. And I need to get off by 11, so I have a business meeting at 11. So that's why I was trying to do this at 10, and I was doing my spiritual practice before, so this is a safe container. And yes, I'm still in my jammies. This is how today's going for me. I did not. I woke up really early this morning because I was having low blood sugar, and I recognize all the things that go around with that. And the last 2 days, I've been having low blood sugar, so I have to make sure that I eat something like like a little snack before I go to sleep. I think that'll help. Just need to get some fruit or something in. All right, guys, here we go. So I have 4 cards. It's a reading. And it's September 1st, so happy September. New energy. And tonight at 1, I don't know, 22 a.m. in Eastern time zone, it'll be the full moon. Yes. So here we go. My reality is improving constantly. And this is a truth. I'm telling you, you guys, like I am, like, I feel so energized, and I was up early this morning. That's shocking to me. And my reality is, like, I feel like I can get so much work done. So it's so wonderful. Here, I am balanced and grounded, and that I am. That's part of my practice is I get balanced and I get grounded, and I did that this morning. I am infinite consciousness, and yes, I feel my connection to creator. So I feel like I am infinite consciousness, and I can create those things that I want to create and bring in and attract. So it's going to be great. And it's an expansion card. Yay! So even though we're in the full moon and we're releasing stuff, but we can also use this as creation time because the divine feminine is coming in for the whole. And that's energy that we can use to create even while we're releasing. As you release, you can add more to your container so you can create. And you always want to be creating because at the same time, you want your dreams coming true. So I get it. We all want to clear things and we want to constantly clear, but you realize that anytime you clear something, something new is going to come up to be cleared. So at the same time, you want to also create some of your dreams. You want to have your life come in. You want to have the ability to attract what you need to dream your life into being. Ooh, here we go. We got our Gaia card, which is Purification, Fire. And it's card number 14. And it's saying, bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. Divine feminine is about the whole, the collective. Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of really good connection there. And let me just do for the group first, and then Marsha, I'll pull your cards for you as well. So angel number 101, and nobody has shown up on Instagram, so I guess it's still, well, people must have already started in Australia and probably gotten to work or going to work, the process of work. I don't know. Okay, time zones really freak me out. I can't remember all these different time zones. I can only remember Eastern time zone, which is mine. All right. Now I'm chit-chatting. Okay, here we go. 14. Lean upon the angels to help you maintain a positive outlook. This will keep your own demeanor optimistic and bright. And that's the other thing is we need to keep a positive attitude, right? So if you feel like you're starting to feel negative, look to what is actually going on in your system, what's coming up, and go into your heart and allow yourself to love yourself through it. Realize where you are at, if it's really true for you. Let it go, surrender it, and then bring in how you really feel, right? Because that's kind of what it is when when you lovingly embrace that which you fear, it's sort of like surrendering and letting it go and just enveloping yourself with love. And that's a great way to release it too. Here we go. Next, let's read what this card means. So here we go. Card number 14. Purification. Here is the affirmation if you'd like to have it. And here we go. What is it that your heart truly desires? What do you perceive as missing in your life? In order to find the answers, you must look inside your heart. You already know this, but have been reluctant to look because part of you fears what your heart is trying to tell you. The only way forward is to face your fear. Something in your life is not working out as you would have liked, and it's not going to get any better unless you have the courage to face it. Close your eyes and relax. Imagine a beautiful flame warming your heart and soul. Feel its purifying and healing light burning away your fears and doubts, healing your body and mind, clearing away all obstacles, either imagined or real. Feel your heart center as an endless space full of only love and light. Feel the peace. You are safe in this eternal space of light. Now, what is your heart saying? When it brings a tear to your eye, you will know that it is your truth. Your soul will guide you towards happiness. All you need to do is follow. Trust. So that's a process of what I was just saying. Embrace what it is you're fearing, or that energy that's coming up that feels like a fear, and relax into your heart, because in your heart you really know who and what you are and what you're being in that moment. And then it says here, when it brings a tear to your eye, you will know that is your truth. So you will intuitively know what your truth is through your heart, right? The heart is the true connection. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say the affirmation. Here we go. The affirmation. I listen to my heart and follow its guidance. I deserve to be happy. Yes, you do. I have the power to create my reality. I trust that all will work out well. My life is clear of obstacles. Yes. Okay, Marsha. Let's pick out your Gaia card. Got it. Ooh. Ocean of eternal love. I love that. So what this card means is healing, creativity, fertility. and it's card number 44. And let me get you the number meaning. Let's look up 44. The angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for help with everything and listen to their guidance through your intuition. That's beautiful. Okay, that's the number 44. And now we'll read you the card. Oh, this is short and sweet. But here's the affirmation. So you have it in case you want it, right? And so 44, ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, fertility. It is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at the moment. Something is resolved and healed through love. What was previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable, the timing is right. A new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing seasons of eternity turn their invisible wheel and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. So here's the affirmation. Love heals. Love brings resolution. Love conquers. Love creates. Love is eternal. And what's really beautiful is that today, with the full moon, Venus is in trine with Mars and Saturn. And because of the trine, Saturn is holding Mars back. And Venus, the goddess of love, right, is being our form of the divine feminine. So this is creation. So she, even in the full moon, she's coming out and she is showing up in the energy. And by September 6th, which is still in the full moon cycle, she will be in Leo. Currently, she's in Cancer. So it's more internal. But when she's out in Leo, it's going to be vibrating the light out. So the divine feminine is just going to be out there. So, and Venus, it's in the form of Venus. So that's even more beautiful because that's love. So definitely use this time as for release and creation as well. Once you release energy, you can bring in more creator light to create and seed more dreams. This is a good time to release, but it doesn't mean that you can't also create, right? You just need to know how the planets are aligning with that. And it just seems like with Venus and the divine feminine being out there right now, maybe not today, but seeding some dreams within this 2-week cycle of the moon would be good for you. So there we go. Given Marsha her card. We've talked about cutting cords. And let's now do a little bit of sound. And so if you're driving, operating heavy machinery, please listen to the sound later because you're going to need to concentrate on what it is you're doing. If you have a pacemaker, please take care and know that sound does affect the pacemaker. It slows it down. So please do not use sound because it will affect the effectiveness of your pacemaker. And if you are currently pregnant, please get the advice of your doctor and your obstetrician and see how they feel about you using sound while you're pregnant. And check in with your own intuition as to whether you want to use sound while you're pregnant, because they're not sure how sound affects pregnancy. And you can come back to the sound after you've given birth. Okay, so with all those things now said, we can go into the sound and so just want to create the environment where you can invoke your teams, bringing them in, your teams of angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, your elementals, your divine spirit council, your light team, your sound team, your vibration team, energy team, galactic teams, starseed teams. Bring them on in, starseed family. Bring them all in to surround you, sending you love and light, helping you feel safe, connected to Source and Mother Earth, grounded into both and into your body, and just really, really feeling connected in your body. And get ready to sit back or lay back, relax, and deep breathing is going to be really good because it'll help you to relax. And the breath is honestly really good at helping clearing out your chakras, right? So if you have any blockages in the chakras along the spine, you know, it's going to help you with the deep breathing. So let's do a deep breath. So count of 4, breathe in, hold for 4 counts, and then release with 6. So let's do that. So breathing in, my Instagram keeps going out. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in and continue. And here we go. We say thank you to Source. We say thank you to Mother Earth. We say thank you to our higher selves. We say thank you to all the teams of God, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, all the elementals, all your sound teams, vibration teams, light teams, energy teams, your divine spirit council, all our galactic teams, all our starseed families. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We integrate all these beneficial upgrades to all levels of our awareness for the highest good of all, in safety, harmony, and bliss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Bhagwan Ki. Amen. And so it is. We start wiggling our fingers and our toes, starting to come back into the body. Mm. You may want to stretch a little for ease and comfort of the upper body or the legs as well. Feel yourself just coming back into the room, into the body. Taking some deep breaths. And slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. So just placing my ZenTube back on the table, easily accessible. So what I just realized that I could do for you guys is just put the link for the Archangel Michael clearing prayer video that I saw was available on YouTube. Just put in the link and then you guys can go there and take a look at it, see if it's valid. I believe it is. You just need to insert your name and take out her name. But it is word for word exactly what Katerina Satori was using as clearing prayer with Michael as well. So just some reminders for you guys. If you have any other issues that you want support with, I think I've shown you that I'm trying to be genuine here and actually respond to any requests. So we talked about fear yesterday, and we talked about cutting cords today. Those were the two that I was able to see, but you can comment on any of these videos and just let me know what it is you would like to work on and need support with, and we can bring it to the floor. and talk about it and show you some methods that you can use to actually work with it and incorporate it with sound. I mean, that's the modem that I'm using, is the frequency of sound to actually have clear these things. But I mean, there is meditation, there are prayers. Oh, bless you, Marsha, that's wonderful. So she's saying that the pain in her left abdominal area was released. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for the blessing. I think it's a blessing that you were able to do that. See, sound is that type of resource that you can use where you're doing the work, but you know, the sound is helping you do that. You know, it's a great way to incorporate um, using frequency sounds in your healing process. It can help you release those things a lot faster than just being in pain for a long time and taking something like aspirin or something. You know, there really isn't a need for that, the aspirin, but you know, you could feel differently about it too. I mean, I can honestly tell you, I haven't used aspirin or even like Advil or anything else. Uh, I mean, in terms of for headaches and body aches and things like that. There was a while I was actually using that for body pain like a couple of years ago. I was taking a lot of it too. Um, just admitting, you know, but that was before I found sound. So I can honestly tell you in the last 5 years that I have been using sound and been working with sound. It's is it 5 years? How long has it been? Took the class in 2017. Well, yeah, in January 2017. And it's now 3 years. In the last 3 years, God, we're making it more. But whew, you won't believe the amount of growth I've done in the last 3 years with sound. It's kind of amazing. I kind of am very grateful that I found this, and it was intuition, and it was also the energy of my mother who helped me find the actual vibrational sound class to take. Led me to the page. It's amazing what intuition will do for you. And my mother had died like a year before, so her love was guiding me all along to everything I needed. It was beautiful. And then when my dad was, before he died, I actually did a lot of sound for him, and it actually helped his pain process when I would do the vibrational bowls on the body for him. And it's just amazing what sound can do. So I'm just expounding on sound. So again, I will say, if you guys need something that you want support with or you want a help with, feel free to comment on the video and let me know. And I will try and find out or figure out a way that I can assist you, right? It's about the whole and the collective and healing, and I'm willing to. All right. And just to remind you guys, tomorrow I'll be here. That's Wednesday. I don't know what time my sister's coming to pick me up on Thursday, but if it's Thursday morning, then I won't be on. But if it's Thursday in the late afternoon, then I might be on. So we'll check in tomorrow and I'll let you know if I'm going to do this on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to be at my sister's helping her unpack her house. She just recently moved, so I'm going to help her out. And so I'll be taking that Labor Day weekend to help and assist. And I'm just letting you know ahead of time so you won't be asking me, where the heck are you? All right, guys, have a great day. Be well. Bye-bye.